Hello everyone! Welcome to our new lesson health, and it is all about medicines. Do you want to be a doctor someday? Now it's time for you to start studying about medicine. What do your parents give you when you feel sick? Uh-huh. They are called medicines. What are medicines? Are substances made to help make you feel better. They are also known as drugs. It can be made of many things from nature. They are used to stop. Again, they are used to stop disease, prevent an illness, and to generally help you feel better. The first medicines were made by herbalists. Herbalists study the natural healing properties of herbs or plants. There are still herbalists today, but most medicines are made by pharmaceutical companies. Pharmaceutical company is composed of group of people that create medicines. They make many different types of medicines. They also test them for their effects. The medicines they make have different forms, colors, effects, and usage. Since there are many kinds of medicines, they have to be studied. The people who complete studies on medicines are called doctors. Doctors take care of patients or people who are sick. You will usually see them in hospitals. Uses of medicines. Why are there so many different types of medicines? Do you have an idea? That's right. This is because there are many different types of diseases that make people feel bad. Each medicine has a specific effect. How do medicines help you? Here are some general effects of medicines. Cure, symptom relief, immunization, protection and prevention, replacement, control and management, diagnostic, and lastly, emotional and mental problems. Let's start with cure. What is cure? Means to stop a disease. Some medicines are used to cure a sickness by killing pathogens or disease-causing germs like bacteria, protozoa, parasites, and even viruses. Medicines that kill germs are called antibiotics. Again, antibiotics. Second, symptom relief are the bad things you feel that are caused by a specific disease. The most common symptom of a disease is pain and fever. Other common symptoms you may experience when you are sick include headache, sore throat, cough, runny nose, stomach ache, diarrhea, vomiting, weakness, itchiness, and others. Doctor usually prescribe or order medicines to relieve the common symptoms. The third one, we have immunization, protection, and prevention. Some medicines can help prevent diseases. These medicines are called immunizations or vaccines. Just like now, they made vaccine for the virus COVID-19. Your body has an immune system. Your immune system is what protects you from diseases. It is your body's natural defense system. Immunization or vaccines help activate or strengthen your immune system. So we have different types of vaccines. We have Bacille Calmette Guerin or BCG vaccine. It is an injection for a newborn baby to prevent tuberculosis. Second, diphtheria, pertussis, and tetanus, DPT vaccine. This is a vaccine protects babies from 3 kinds of diseases that affect breathing and muscles. Next, hepatitis B vaccine protects a person from a virus, and it prevents liver diseases. Next, oral polio vaccine. It is the only vaccine that it is not injected. It is actually given as drop of liquid into the mouth of a baby. Next, flu vaccine. Influenza or the common flu is caused by a virus. Flu vaccines help fight against influenza. Okay, we have replacement. Other uses of medicine because of replacement. They can prevent diseases and symptoms by supplying your body what it lacks. They are called vitamins. You need vitamins if you do not get enough nutrients from your food. Another example is insulin. Insulin is normally produced by your pancreas, but in some people, their pancreas do not produce insulin. Because of this, they need to be given insulin shots. They will be injected an insulin. Next, uses of medicine is control and management. With help from medicines, people with illness can still enjoy life and avoid the worst symptoms related to their illness. So from the word control, it helps. Medicine can help control or manage diseases that do not completely go away. Just like now, if you have a disease, when you have to take your medicine prescribed by your doctor, it is one example of control and management so that your disease will not become worse. Diagnostic. Some medicines are used to find out more about a disease. They can also confirm a disease condition. For example, there are medicines that can trace if there are blockages in your blood vessels. So diagnosed. Next, we have emotional and mental problems. Sometimes people have emotional problems like depression or feeling too much sadness. A specialist called psychiatrist helps people deal with depression and other emotions by giving them medicines. of medicines. Many types of medicines can be classified according to availability, route, source, and others. Whatever the medicine, it is necessary and always a good idea to ask a doctor or a knowledgeable adult whether a medicine is good for you. Now let's start with the availability. You can buy medicines from a drugstore or a pharmacy. Drugstores or pharmacies sell medicines. Medicines are classified as prescription medications and over-the-counter or OTC medications. What is prescription medications? Medications are prescribed or ordered by a doctor. You will have your receipt when you have to do a checkup. Then the doctor will give you a prescription medication. Number 2, over-the-counter or the OTC medication. These are medicines both from a drugstore with or without prescription order from a doctor. So it is only your own idea to buy a medicine in a drugstore without prescription from a knowledgeable one or a doctor. Route. The route of medicines refers to how they are given to the patient. There are different routes for medicines. Medicines can be delivered in many ways, such as it can be oral. Okay, we have example oral medicine, syrup, pills, tablet, and capsule. It can also be parenteral or injected medicines. Next, we have topical. Topical means it can be ointment medicines. Next, drops. Example, eye drops or ear drops. Next is inhalers, spray or mist. Just like persons who have asthma, they have their inhalers. Sources of medicines. Do you know where the medicines came from? So let's find it out. In the Philippines, herbal plants are used as medicines. The Health Department of the Philippines launched the use of 10 traditional medicines in 1992. The name of the 10 medicinal plants are collectively called Santa de Labi. But before that, let me introduce to you this picture. This is called as the oldest source of medicines, herbals. This is an example of eucalyptus tree. Leaves of eucalyptus tree. It is used for cough syrup. Next, we have Santa Labi. Santa Labi is an acronym. So, as you can see that Santa has underlined. S is for Sambong, A is for Acapulco, N is for Niyog-Niyugan, T is for Tiaang Gubat, A is for Ampalaya. What about Labi? L for lagundi, U for olasimang bato, B for bayabas, B for bawang, Y for yerba buena. So those are the 10 herbal plants used as medicines in the Philippines. To easily memorize them, just use the acronym Santa Labi. In other countries, they have their own version of medicinal plants. Here are the 10 herbs that heal and their benefits. We have the cayenne, curry powder, rosemary, ginger, mint, dill, basil, parsley, oregano, and cilantro. So these herbs serve as medicinal plants in other countries. Okay, thank you class for listening. I hope that you enjoy and learned from this lesson. Thank you. Goodbye.